Welcome back to Card Sharks. We're in the middle of a very exciting match, and let's go right next to our high-low question. If Jim wins the game, he wins the match. Daryl wins the game, tiebreaker time. And this one is for you, Daryl. Daryl, we surveyed 100 single women. We asked them, have you ever dated a man who was older than your father? How many women said they have? You laugh at all of
Well, I laugh at all of them. I got 2 girlfriends doing that right now. So a lot of women have, but I don't think it's hugely. I would say it's only like in the 40s, 44.
44 women have dated a man older than their father. Jim, will the actual number be higher or lower than that?
I'm going to tell you, I think it's lower.
Think it's lower than 44?
Lower,
the actual number of single women who have dated a man older than their father is 6. You're right. Considerably lower. All right, Jim, here we go now. This is it. You can change that 6 if you like.
I'm going to change that card.
Change the card.
Oh, yeah.
The new card now is a 10. Now, you got to play.
I'd like to try lower, Bob.
Lower. If the card is lower than a 10, you win the game, the match. You'll play the money cards. If it's not lower than the 10, Daryl gets a free shot at the cards. The card is a 4. That means we got a new champion. Jim, congratulations to you. But Daryl, you've been a wonderful champion. You win over $13,000 here on Card Sharks. Good luck with the new baby and the new family. You're a very nice lady. Come here, Jim. Come with me over here. Because now the excitement's really going to begin. Rub your shoes together, man. Now we have a chance to play. I hate to stand next to you with those shoes on. I just want
You're looking good. Don't kid yourself.
Yeah, I know, but you dress so conservatively. All right, you ready to do this?
Yes, sir.
Let's play the big money cards right now. And here's Susanna and Lacey with a brand new deck of cards that you cut before we went on the air. Now, Jim, here's how we play our money cards. The $200 you won just now. Look at me, don't look at that.
I'm looking at you.
$200 you won just now is yours to keep no matter what happens. But now we're going to give you new money to bet with. And we're going to start you right over there on the bottom line with $200. What you must do is work your way across the board by calling high and low. And then, when you get to the second line, we're going to add $400, and you'll bet your way across the line. I'll remind you also that minimum bets are $50, except for the final top card, where you must bet at least half of your dollars. Now also, Jim, you're going to have 3 opportunities to change any card you don't like by selecting one of those spare cards that Susanna is dealing out right now. So if you're ready to play the big money cards, let's give the man $200. Here we go. You got the $200. Now remember, you can turn that $200 into $32,000 with a turn of the right card. So good luck to you. Here we go. It's a 4. Play the card to change it.
I'm going to bet $150 higher.
$150 higher to 4. If another 4 comes up, it's a push in the money cards. You don't win or you don't lose. Okay, there's the 4.
That was a good call there, Bob.
You got still $200. What are you going to do?
I'd like to do it again. $150 higher.
150 higher. It's a 10. $350.
Okay, I'm going to, I'd like to change the card.
Well, change the 10 to which one?
Please.
Card number 1. Your 10 now becomes a 7.
Oh, thank you.
Change it again if you want to.
I'm going to change it one more time with number 2, please.
Number 2, the 7, now becomes a queen. Good card, $350.
I'm going to bet $300 and it'll be lower.
$300 that it's lower than the queen. The card is a 7. You got it right. You've now got $650, plus we'll add $400 as we move to the second row. That's your base card. You have one more card to change if you so desire.
I'd like to change it.
Good for you. Change that 7. The 7 now becomes a 9. You got to play. You've got $1,050.
I'm going to bet $250 that it's going to be lower.
$250. Lower than the 9. The card's a 10. No, not lower than the 9. You're down to $800.
I'm going to bet $650 that it's lower.
$650. Lower than the 10. The card is an 8. Yes. Back in the game with $1,450.
I'm going to bet $350 that it's going to be higher.
$350. Higher than the 8. Go. All right, as we move to our top row up here, this is your card, the 7. You've got $1,100. That means you must bet at least $550 on this one.
I'm going to bet $1,000 that it's going to be higher.
$1,000 higher than the 7. The card's a queen. Yeah, there you are. $2,100. That's the way to do it. Okay. We'll pause. We'll be right back with more Card Sharks in just a moment. Don't go away. And welcome back to Card Sharks. Well, our champion, not too bad. I mean, here you've been here a few minutes. You're $2,300. Sure. Okay, you're our champ now, and we have a new challenger, and I want you to meet her. Here she comes. What a pretty lady you are. Hi, Christine.
Hi, Bob. My name's Christy Nielsen. I'm from Fresno, and I go to UCLA. I'm a cybernetics major.
A who major?
Cybernetics.
What do they do?
A lot of things. It's a lot of science. Math, engineering, biology, physics, psychology, computer science, everything.
Stop. Don't move. You cut the cards earlier?
Yes.
Good. Cybernetics major, we're glad you're with us. Let's
Thanks.
play the game right
Okay.
now, okay? We've dealt out from a new deck of cards over there. Lacey's dealt out cards, and we're going to begin with our first question right now. And the high-low question goes to Jim. Here it is. Jim, cybernetics. We surveyed 100 Catholic priests, and we asked them, if church law were changed to allow priests to marry, would you get married? How many priests said that they would get married?
Well, I think a lot of them don't want to have to deal with that. They want to put their efforts into their religion. I think a majority wouldn't. I think 65 priests would not get married.
So you're telling me that 65 out of 100 priests would not, but how many would?
45 would.
So you're telling me 45 priests would get married?
Yeah.
The man has a quick mind. You don't study cybernetics, do you?
No.
I didn't think so. Okay. All right. Christine, will the actual number be higher or lower than 45?
Well, Bob,
These are priests that say they would get married.
Bob, I think that priests are really gung-ho, dedicated to their religion. I think the number's going to be even lower.
Lower than the 45. Actual number of priests who would marry if they could is 20. You're right, Christine. It was lower. All right, Christine, that's a way to start off the game. And here's your first card. Your base card is a 7. Change it if you want to.
Change it.
Get rid of the ugly old 7. This is a dirty card. Well, look at there. There's a 10. Got to play.
Okay, I have to go lower.
Going to go lower than the 10. The card is a 3.
All right.
Yes.
Okay, I want to go higher.
Higher than the 3. It's a king.
All right, I want to go lower.
Lower than the king. It's a 7. We're going to play a freeze.
I'll freeze.
Going to freeze right there. So Christine has a commanding lead in this game. We must pause. We'll be back with more Card Sharks. Don't go away. That's all the time we have for today. I'm Bob Eubanks and Lacey Pemberton, Susanna Williams, Gene Wood, and the gang saying thank you for joining us on Card Sharks today. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye, everybody.
Some of our becoming contestants will receive Capture Your Best Memories with a Polaroid. The Sun 600 comes with carrying case and coupon for free film and a calculator and Vaseline lip therapy. Covers lips better than a waxy stick. It creates a moisture barrier that goes beyond relief to prevention. And a calendar clock and Armor lower salt bacon. Enjoy sliced bacon with 1/3 less salt. Same great taste but lower salt. Another innovative product from Armor. And a cookbook. And Niagara, America's #1 selling spray starch. Helps prevent the deep penetration of soil or stains. You get a crisper, firmer finish with Niagara spray starch. And a member of our studio audience will receive Bausch & Lomb compact binoculars, one of the first names in sports optics, waterproof, fog-proof, and center focus. Enables you to get closer to the action by Bushnell. And one of our polling groups will receive Chinon's 35 FA Super Auto Everything with 35mm compact camera. Just point and shoot, autofocus electronics, makes picture taking fun and easy from Chinon. This is Gene Wood speaking for Card Sharks, a Mark Goodson television production.